Hello, it's Phil, and way back there in the back seat is Heather, and we are here at the Standiford Gap Marsh, which is a pretty cool place for birding. It's spring now, it's like March the 18th, and we are hoping to find some birds to photograph. I've got her in the back seat so she can shoot out of both sides of the car, or if we come across a good bird, we can both make photos of it instead of one person getting the shot and the other person being on the wrong side of the car. So hopefully we'll be able to get birds on the driver's side of the car and both make photographs of it at the same time. It's kind of funny, David, our friend David Sailors is doing a live stream right now, and we're listening to his live stream while we're out working on a video. But let's see, what are you using, Heather? You've got the Z50 and the 200 to 500?
Yes, sir.
And I am using, oh look, now there's a train over there. We had to go across some train tracks to get here, and there was no train when we went across the tracks, but there is one now, so we could have easily gotten stuck. But I'm using the Z50 and the 500 f4, so hopefully we will find something. So far, well, there's a Canada goose way over there in the field, but I don't think we're going to get all excited about that. But stay with us, we'll find something. Well, we've been here rolling around the Standiford Gap wetlands or whatever this place is called, for like a half an hour, and we've seen a lot of robins. And finally we saw this killdeer that was at a place where we could get to it. It was kind of hanging around in a gravel parking lot, and oh man, we must have drove in circles around that poor killdeer for about 5 straight minutes. So if nothing else, we at least have achieved a killdeer photograph. Cute little bird. It's almost, it's kind of, I mean, it's not a shore bird because it lives here, not at the ocean, but it reminds me of a shore bird, like a plover or what are some other shore bird names, honey?
Sanderling?
Yeah, something like that. Sandpiper, but it's not. It's called a killdeer. So that was fun, and maybe we will find something else. But if it's going like the rest of today, I'm going to say probably not. Here is Heather's first ever photograph of a killdeer. Really cute little birds, and you almost always photograph them on the ground, and they have their nests on the ground. And like I said in the previous clip, we followed this little fella around, just kind of touring the gravel parking lot in circles, trying to get the correct angle to make these photographs. And Heather did a really nice job with her first ever killdeer photograph. It was really fun, even though we kind of struggled to find other birds to photograph. It was fun taking pictures of this little bird. And here's my shot. I just shared one of mine, and I think all 4 of these killdeer pictures came out pretty nice. We got tired of our first location, and now we've come to the tailwaters. Oh, there's Heather. To the tailwaters of the Chickamauga Dam. It's pretty close to sunset. There's almost no light out here, but we were hoping to see some tree swallows, and so far we haven't. But there are a pair of osprey flying around that we might be able to try to get a shot of, so let's get to it. You want to? Okay. Most of the video clips in this video are 1080p and upscaled to 4K, but this is an actual 4K clip of this great blue heron as it stands on the concrete wall that divides the spillway area and the generator area. And you can see the mighty Tennessee River flowing over the spillways of the Chickamauga Dam while this great blue heron fishes. Well, you know, some days are better than others when you're out with the old camera. Our first location was an utter failure, except Heather got her very first killdeer picture, so that's something to always remember today by. And but not much else. And then we came over here, and while there were a total of 4 osprey flying around, super dark, super dark, couldn't get any shots. I did get a picture of a guy who was fishing, and he caught a pretty good sized striped bass, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at that stuff. So here's a great blue heron that was down on the rocks, and it was trying to do some fishing there on the Tennessee River, just downriver from the spillways where the other one was fishing. And you can see I shot this at 1/160th of a second. And then I looked over to the right, and I saw this gentleman right here. He had a fish on, and he was really fighting it there on the fishing pier. You can see that is an outlet for one of the 4 generators hydroelectric generators there at the Chickamauga Dam right behind him, and that fishing pier is a really great place to fish. And it took him quite some time to land it, but it was a really nice size striped bass. The gentleman who's taken his picture actually helped him land that fish because he was up on the fishing pier, which is about 15 feet above the water. Later I made this photograph of this Canada goose, and look at the shutter speed on this, 1/50th of a second. And I know it's just a boring Canada goose shot, but I thought it came out really beautifully, and it shows what that 500 f4 lens can do. Beautiful shot of a Canada goose. All right, so thanks for watching. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Give us a thumbs up if you like the content. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.